The following areas in New Jersey: Sussex, Warren, Morris, Hunter and Somerset, Middlesex and Western Monmouth. Winter weather advisory in effect from 6 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a winter weather advisory for a wintry mix of snow, sleet, and rain, which is in effect from 6 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. Snow accumulations, 1 to 2 inches total north and west of Philadelphia, but generally less than 1 inch south and east. Timing: light rain or snow should begin Wednesday morning, spreading south to north. Precipitation will increase Wednesday afternoon and become heaviest late in the day or early evening. The rain and snow may mix with some sleet at that time. Precipitation will likely change to all snow overnight, while gradually tapering off. An occasional light wintry mix may continue on Thursday. Impacts: temperatures are forecast to rise to the mid and upper 30s on Wednesday, so any daytime accumulation will be mostly limited to grassy areas. As temperatures cool back toward freezing Wednesday night, there could be some accumulation on road surfaces. Treated roadways should remain mostly ice-free. Winds, north 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Temperatures in the 30s, but wind chills will be in the 20s. A winter weather advisory means that periods of snow, sleet, or freezing rain will cause travel difficulties. Be prepared for slippery roads and limited visibilities, and use caution while driving. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood warning, which is in effect from 11 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. A high surf advisory has also been issued. This high surf advisory is in effect from 6 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. Locations: the Long Island South Shore Back Bays, the ocean shores of New York City and Long Island. Tidal departures: around 3 to 4 feet Wednesday afternoon, around 2 to 3 feet for late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Beach erosion: large breaking waves of 8 to 12 feet on top of any surge could cause significant additional beach erosion and overwash. Timing: around the times of high tide early to mid-Wednesday afternoon, and again after midnight Wednesday night. Impacts: moderate to localized major coastal flooding is expected mainly Wednesday afternoon. Minor to localized moderate coastal flooding is expected late Wednesday night. Locally major flooding could occur in places due to changes to underwater slopes and/or loss of protective dunes, both caused by Sandy. Widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and/or basements will hamper recovery efforts. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood warning, which is in effect from 11 a.m. Wednesday to 6 a.m. Thursday. Locations: New York Harbor. Tidal departures: around 3.5 feet Wednesday afternoon and around 3 feet late Wednesday night. Beach erosion: large breaking waves of 8 to 12 feet on top of any surge could cause significant additional beach erosion and overwash. Timing: around the times of high tide early Wednesday afternoon and again after midnight Wednesday night. Impacts: moderate coastal flooding is expected mainly during Wednesday afternoon. Minor coastal flooding to localized moderate coastal flooding is expected late Wednesday afternoon into early Thursday morning. Locally major flooding could occur in places due to changes to underwater slopes and/or loss of protective dunes, both caused by Sandy. Widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and/or basements will hamper recovery efforts. The National Weather Service in Upton has issued a coastal flood warning, which is in effect from 2 p.m. Wednesday to 7 a.m. Thursday. Locations: Long Island Sound, Taconic and Gardeners Bays of eastern Long Island. Tidal departures: around 4 to 5 feet Wednesday afternoon into evening, around 2.5 to 4 feet late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Beach erosion: large breaking waves of 3 to 6 feet on top of any surge could cause significant additional beach erosion, especially any northward-facing coastlines. Timing: around the times of high tide around and just after sunset on Wednesday, and again toward daybreak on Thursday. Impacts: moderate coastal flooding will occur mainly Wednesday afternoon into early evening. Minor to localized moderate coastal flooding is expected very late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Widespread flooding of vulnerable shore roads and/or basements will hamper recovery efforts. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has issued a coastal flood warning. It is in effect from 11 a.m. Wednesday until 8 a.m. Thursday. Location: coastal areas of New Jersey. Coastal flooding: moderate flooding is anticipated around the times of high tide on Wednesday and Wednesday night. Water levels may not receive much between the two high tides. At Sandy Hook, New Jersey, Sandy Hook Bay high tide occurs at 1:18 p.m. Wednesday, with a forecast tide level of 7.5 to 8.0 feet above mean low water. High tide occurs at 2:12 a.m. Thursday, with a forecast tide level near 8.0 feet above mean low water. At Seaside Heights, New Jersey, oceanfront high tide occurs at 12:48 p.m. Wednesday, with a forecast tide level 7.0 to 7.5 feet above mean low water. High tide occurs at 1:42 a.m. Thursday, with a forecast tide level near 7.5 feet above mean low water. Impacts: numerous roadways will flood, and additional minor to moderate property damage is possible. The elevated tides will have a negative impact on recovery efforts. The tides and the wave action will result in additional moderate to major beach erosion. This coastal flood warning indicates that moderate tidal flooding is imminent. Be prepared for rising water levels and take appropriate action to protect life and property. Follow the recommendations of local emergency management officials. Do not drive your vehicle through flood waters. The water may be deeper than you think it is. You will be putting yourself in danger, and your vehicle may be damaged, leading to costly repairs.